number 7. Shark bait or shark savvy? You've got a great idea for a product or service. Everybody loves it, and perhaps you've had some sales. Now you need financing and some guidance to bring it to market. Your uncle knows a guy who knows a guy who likes to invest in new products. Maybe your lawyer knows a shark, an angel investor, or a venture capitalist. Investors can provide the needed funding and can open doors to other resources. Investors can also play an active management role and create market visibility. This is particularly helpful if you are new to entrepreneurship. This is where everything we've talked about comes together. Sharks, angels, and venture capitalists are busy people. They're looking for entrepreneurs with strong core skills. Learn as much as possible about the investor you'll be meeting. Dig up some information on him or her. This information is good for starting the conversation. Note, for example, on Shark Tank, when a contestant mentions Indiana University, how Mark Cuban's face lights up. If you can observe your would-be investor on YouTube, you'll know how to temper your presentation to match his or her style. Your voice, mannerisms, and energy must communicate good health, laser focus, and 100% devotion to the business. You must exude the desire to put whatever time and effort is needed for the process. You'll only have one chance to promote your idea, so you had better be prepared and make a good impression. Remember what I said about the gift of criticism? They are looking for entrepreneurs who value criticism and experience. Be able to accept or seriously consider the decision taken by your advisors, even if you disagree. And a note of caution: have you any bad debt, lawsuits, or other skeletons in the closet you need to resolve before meeting with investors? If so, get the resolution process in motion as soon as possible. Nothing will put the kibosh on an opportunity faster than a huge debt or a pending lawsuit. Before I embark on this list of to-dos, take a deep breath and keep in mind that there are affordable experts who can help you walk through these steps and help prepare you. Contact me at rebeccashafir@gmail.com and I will put you in touch with these experts. If, however, you want to take matters in your own hands, get out a notebook and start smart with this checklist. Find investors or former execs that have experience in your target industry. If you are low on funds, contact your local SCORE office at score.org. SCORE offers free startup advice, and they can put you in contact with industry experts. Search online for local investor networking groups like 128 Innovation Capital Group in Massachusetts and start attending on a regular basis. Have you a clearly defined product for a sizable market? That means you need to clearly describe the product and its function. Identify the size of the market by contacting professional associations by industry. They can supply you with updated market share statistics of comparable products. Investors will want to see credible sources of this information, so be ready to back up your numbers. Show a demand for your product or service by indicating a vacuum in the market, its novelty, the potential for mass appeal, or how your product is an improvement upon an existing product. Come up with a sexy brand name and logo that will draw attention, that screams new, different, and exciting. Have you any testimonials, raves, or crowdsourcing information on your product? Share them. Entry barriers to competitors have to be established from day one. If appropriate, be sure to secure intellectual property rights such as a brand name, a patent, or a trademark. The nitty-gritty numbers are of great importance to an investor. Have you a profit or loss statement to share? They will want to see the capital expenses the startup will incur. Indicate salaries, inventory, and manufacturing costs. A sound strategy for market penetration and a product development for the first 6 to 12 months will be required to justify your request for funding. Finally, determine a realistic valuation of the company. There are many formulas for doing this, but whatever formula you choose, be sure you can justify that number. Where to start? Remember that your core routines and skills serve as the foundation for your success as an entrepreneur. Review each core element carefully and note where you're strong and where you fall short. Resolve to make small changes daily. Reward yourself in little ways for moving forward and luxuriate even in tiny conquests. Rewards fuel momentum. Share your goals with your team, family members, and get their support. If you need to work through some sticking points along the way, you can contact me at rebeccashafir@gmail.com or through my website at mindfulcommunication.com. Remember to stay courageous, and thank you for listening.